this is going to touch on something that we were talking about earlier in the week, and I'm a gift giver. Like I like to give people gifts. That's my
love language. Yeah.
Whatever the soccer moms want to call that this week. So for me, experiencing the look on somebody's face when they get the exact meaning behind what I'm trying to convey, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. So earlier in the week, was it this week?
I don't even know what time is.
Probably earlier in this week. I had stumbled upon a vocal coach experiencing Tool for the first time. So Tool have been a favorite of yours and mine. I've been with them probably since year 2.
I don't know. I have been with them since Enema.
Really? So you didn't even get in with Undertow?
No Opiate, no Undertow until after Enema. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you didn't get into like 96, 95, 96, around there.
No,
probably.
No, it was later because I think it was 97, 98, and it took some time for me to digest Tool. Enema was the Enema wasn't easy to take in.
For those who don't know, and I think most men our age, in our age bracket, our decade or so, know about Tool. If you have not, I can highly recommend them, especially if you like rock music. But I caught this vocal coach listening to them for the first time, and she was listening to a live performance of the song I came in with, which was Sober. And to see that live, to see Prime Maynard, him flexing everything that I loved, not yet. To feel what he was portraying on stage, and it kind of took me back to when I was that age, experiencing them for the first time, and to see her face experiencing his voice, his anger, and just everything that I felt back then. If this was the whole, I automatically fell in, and I was watching. She was doing System of a Down. She was doing Metallica. And I had fallen away from that music. I mean, I always do listen to certain parts of it, but like the older stuff, I kind of got away from. Like I used to listen to it like every day.
What, Metallica?
No, like I'm not a huge Metallica fan, but I think I mentioned this before. When the video for One came out, I was mesmerized by it, and that guitar solo that starts in about 4 minutes in is just still to this day kind of it does it for me. But I fell down the hole just of her seeing her face, experiencing that for the first time. And I was mentioning that a lot of the mystery boxes, for certain people, I stuck some things into, and I think I fall into, if we have a conversation, like I expect you to remember maybe nuances or little things that you might say, but sometimes people don't do that.
Yeah, for example, I remember you like the pooping Spider-Man image. So
see, I don't remember that.
You love it, dude. The pooping Spidey.
See, and just hearing it brings joy. Hearing you say pooping Spidey, it brings joy to my heart. So I was watching. It happened a few times around the round of my mystery boxes. I like to sneak a little something in if I feel the need to. So I mentioned to you, I stuck the Green Lantern rings BTC gave out for Jim.
Yeah.
Those I just thought was funny to give to him. Alan and I had a conversation. I says, "Is there anything that you're chasing after or looking for?" And he's like, "Well, if you don't if you don't mind, if you can stick an Ultimate Fallout 4 #1 in there for me, that'd be great." And I was like, "Well, you should have bought the $815 box then."
Yeah.
So as a joke, I stuck the facsimile in there for him. You didn't make mention. For Mikey Syrup, I bought a Kansas City Chiefs replica championship ring. Just because I felt the need to, and I threw it in there, and he didn't even realize it was in there until I told him. So,
but then you contacted them, right?
Yes, I let them know. But
have you seen this?
My whole thing is when you open it up and you see, I can gauge your level of happiness or unhappiness by seeing it.
And I have a proposition for you. Then
another
say, yeah, I'm a facilitator. Please. So you have this need, this love language of gift giving that you're very good at, by the way, but you want the joy of the experience vicariously the joy they get from the gift that you're giving.
Right. That's my selfishness. That's my selfish.
Yeah. So next time, don't put it in the box. Next time, you wait till you see them live and you give them the gift. And you make sure that you see them when you give them the gift. And it's not subject to an error of unboxing. But or a camera error, because it could be, I don't know.
I agree. But I mean, if these guys are forgetting after a week or two, imagine.
You don't know.
Once a year, but whatever. Let's get to the intro, and then we'll get into it.
Okay.
We'll get into. Well, I don't think we'll get into that yet, but anyway, intro.
Go.
How you doing? That's right. It's another epic.
These, and I do not know what the grade is yet, so we are going to find out together. Most likely a 9.8, but man, fingers crossed that it hits one of those higher numbers as well. So let's see. You get to see before I do. Let's see. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
Do you have to plug anything? I don't think you do. You about to get plugged.
Oh, no! No! It wasn't me! It was Ignacio! He's the one!
Before we get started, shout out to DJ, and he lost a family member this week, and thoughts and prayers with you, brother. You and the family.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of DJ, I would love to give DJ a gift, but a crappy one to see he.
No, he hates. Yes,
I know. I will give him the crappiest gift I could think.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. You know what? And I bought him that damn blanket with the taco on it. And I don't even know if he still has it. He probably threw it away. Probably using it to wipe the piss up off the bathroom floor if he needs.
Maybe there's a homeless man in Manhattan.
Right. wearing an I love tacos. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't got one from Mark yet, have I?
I don't know. So
let's say
hello.
Oh, Chrissy Chaos in quite
first
quickly.
He won this time, and he
with
faithful to the Legends motto.
Sure. He beat the machine. He was Paul Bunyan.
Speaking of the machine, I saw the machine yesterday, the day before.
The movie?
The movie, yeah.
Okay,
Let's say hello. Yeah.
We'll get into that. Shop and I,
Oh.
Shop's got another cool round of cover homages with your character inserted.
Mm-hmm.
I have one in the works too. I thought I was pretty proud of, but we'll see it. We'll see it.
Nice. The expansion of the Shopverse.
Shopverse. Hello from New Mexico. I
James.
am artificial intelligence. Hello. I did.
Do you think James is spelled IAMES?
Like Jaime?
Like no, like James because it's an AI. Oh no, it's in Spanish is inteligencia artificial, but in English is artificial intelligence. Mix up. Hello.
Hello to Elbor. Yeah, so I hope your schedule is next week. Your schedule is clear because we expect you to be there.
Yeah, we're gonna be. Hey, long time no see.
Yeah, I saw we got up this morning. I was watching Cat Fan. For some reason I was on YouTube around right before work, and Cat Fan Comic Man was doing his weekly or daily show, I think.
Anyway, that's a commitment.
That it sure is. He's doing quite well too.
Nice.
There's
Adam.
JB.
Hey, Justin.
His content schedule has ramped up quite a bit.
I see some updates.
Yes, and thank you to JB for starting the Smokebound initiative.
Hey, Justin, I don't know if you care or not about Discord. I don't even know if you use it, but Nick Pitara posted on Twitter or X, whatever, yesterday, a link to a Discord server with a lot of creators and people from the comic industry that I joined. I haven't said shit yet because I was overwhelmed by the names of the people around. You might want to check it out.
Can you drop a few? Can you drop a few of those names or no?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think, but for starters, Nick Pitara, the dude from the Manhattan Project with Hickman. Lately, he's done Axe Wielder John, and you have people from the gaming industry. And I got a bad dial from someone in the server. So I hey, what's up, dude? Oh, sorry, I bad dialed you, whatever he told me. And I thought, okay, that's good. Since this happened, I'm gonna add you here, and I'm gonna see you on the what is the name of the server? I don't remember. Curtis Weave is there. Well, this dude, I asked him. He asked me. So, what do you do? Oh, I'm a comic artist. I thought, and what about you? And he told me, oh, I am a composer and music supervisor in the gaming industry. So I Googled him, and he does music and supervises music for Star Wars games. So, you know, AAA people. Okay.
Was it John Williams? Were you talking to John Williams?
No.
Did you happen to tell him about your wildly successful podcast on Thursday afternoons at 1 p.m. Eastern?
I'm about to. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do because there's, for example, Guillory is there, the one that the artist from Chew and Hunt Farm, and there's a lot of big names. So I don't want to. I want to introduce myself in the proper way, but also I want to see what happens because it's like, okay, I have been part of the comic community, but never have I ever had the chance to talk to this amount of people for the gaming industry, for the RPG, TTRPG, tabletop RPG gaming industry, because I saw there the Adam Cobble, a dude that had a YouTube channel that got taken down or something. I don't remember exactly what happened. And then suddenly I see his name there. And the dude was inspiring for me. And what do I contact him and tell him, oh, dude, thank you. I'm glad I have the chance to share this. No, wait. Take care.
I think there's a very fine line between being the fly on the wall and maybe having access to stuff you never hear.
Yeah.
and making a mark in that case?
That's what I'm evaluating.
Okay. Yeah. I think
How do I introduce myself to make myself noticed, but not in a bad way?
Not be a fanboy. Yeah. No, I get it. I get that. I think you're handling that perfectly. Yeah, because I mean, if you're stuck in a situation or you get put in a situation that you're not normally in, take advantage, but take advantage the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the taking advantage,
Adrian.
He posted an awesome commission today for Nightwing done in the Charles Vess Web of Spider-Man style, which reminds me, I gotta get that graded too. Drac is an awesome artist, and he
And if you have been around for a while, you have, yes.
I finally put it in a frame this week. Yeah, and his differing styles, his varying styles, it's amazing to me. So
yeah, and he's been evolving like giant steps since he started up until now.
Yeah, and I have to send something to Canada for sure. So Trev, another one of my
that one I would also tell you that just wait till you go to Canada.
Or if he'll be at HeroesCon, maybe I'll do that. That's only a few short months away, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Trev, I'm seeking Trev's advice for my full-blown addiction to buying sports cards now.
No.
Even though I don't enjoy it, but I digress.
Why don't you try? Have you tried hammering your balls?
No, because that doesn't make any money for me, and I can just always do that.
Dude, open an OnlyFans and hammer your balls. You would be drowning in money.
Yeah, but then the medical expense too might offset that. So I'll consider it.
Okay.
The alliterative one, Ryan Roddy. Hello.
Hey, that flowed.
Who else? Gary B. I spoke to Gary B. Gary B. and I had a vent session earlier in the week.
Vent daddies. Okay.
Just because when Gary calls, you pick up because he's the patron saint of the comic book community. There you go. I think that comment is along the line of his. If you really don't like my video, hit the dislike button twice.
Yeah, bro.
Do it one time for him.
My name is Ignacio.
There it is.
But that's DJ. My name is Ignacio. But I never say that.
It's kind of like the Darth Vader, the Mandela effect with the movies.
There you go. But I remember one time I said it.
This fucking
guy. I was in religion class.
Probably.
There you go. Learn from Kyle.
Ball hammering is quite lucrative about it.
Remember when Josh Potter started his sex worker phase?
Yeah.
From the white, and he was doing shoulder hair porn.
Yeah.
So, and he made money with that.
All right, we'll consider it.
Okay, so
yeah, I mean, we'll if I do start one, the link will be in the description down below.
Hey, Travis.
Hello, Travis had a late night session sweep. Congratulations on the channel subscription.
Good.
And like we discussed last week, I don't want anybody to take offense to it, but when I joined Travis's subscription, I said, Travis, I'm more than happy to join. Don't put me in any group chats.
So like we discussed last week, Nick said this. So I proposed to him another proposal. And it was either you, I'm not going to say which, but either you leave the group chats that are bothering you, or you go see Tool live on February 2nd.
Mhm.
And he did something completely different. Neither one or the other. So he basically doesn't give a shit about what I tell him.
No, not really.
Job.
Did we get into Tool ticket prices last week? I don't think we did.
We didn't get into it live. We got into it like, I don't know. Did we? Did we talk about it?
I don't know. At this age, everything just kind of blends together in one long day.
Yeah.
I can't tell what's what. But I was really psyched about, like, having said I fell into the hole of the vocal coach experiencing Tool for the first time. It just so happens they'll be in town next week. So I was like, cool. I'll go get tickets. It's not hard. I usually go by myself anyway, because nobody likes the music. I mean, I even asked Elijah, you want to go? He's like, no, I'll pass. Tickets were, the cheapest ones I found were $175, which is okay. I mean, that's what I kind of expected. But to buy them, they add anywhere between $70 to $100 in fees on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes out to be almost a $300 ticket.
Yeah. That's how I found out why Tool is never coming to Argentina. Because I told my friends, you know why Tool is not coming to Argentina? Because they charge this in the US. Their cheapest ticket is this. So here, it's like insane for
Chop.
hey, John.
Chop. And I don't know. Like, we have Ticketmaster here. Ticketmaster is pretty much the Ticketmaster and Live Nation. Those are the two big ticket brokers. And anytime you go to a concert, or anytime I've heard an artist mention ticket prices, they always say it's out of their hands. You know,
I don't think that's the case with Tool.
Yeah, I can't see them wanting to grab money though. Like those guys to me don't seem.
What do you mean? They are one of the first bands to tell you that artists, musicians should be making money from their tours.
And they've even mentioned that we want, when what did I watch? Some documentary. No, but I don't know. I mean, $175. I mean, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But anyway, in order to facilitate that, I had, and I mentioned these cards. I had a variation. This is the guy to get this year. Victor Wembanyama. And just to put it in perspective for a super big sports guy like yourself.
Yeah, please.
This
I was starting to.
I saw you trying to. This kid, and I think he's like 19 years old, is 7'6".
What? He's a giant. He's taller than Tyler.
He's like, no, he's like, he comes up to Tyler's knee, I think. So there's a particular variation of this card that was going for like $1,100 the first couple of days it came out, but I wound up selling mine prior to knowing how much the Tool tickets were for $350.
Okay.
I mean, with it for a piece of cardboard, it's fine. That's cool.
Hey, you gotta say it's a pretty nice looking card.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't pay $350 for it.
Luckily, someone would.
Somebody did.
Mm-hmm. And what did you do? Why are you not going to Tool? Why are you not leaving the group chat? And why are you broke?
Okay, so I had walked into Big Time Collectibles earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm. You might want to go big for this.
No, I don't have the.
Oh, okay. You don't have
it yet.
Okay.
I pick it up. I pick it up next week, and I don't want to. Even though it's out there, it's out there already. I don't want to cop to it just yet.
Okay.
Nelson goes to me. Nelson, the owner of Big Time Collectibles, he goes, dude, you need to go in the back because Miko Suayan is working on something that you're going to want to see.
Oh, he did it there?
He was doing it there. Yep. He was doing it there.
Fucking hell.
So I walked back there, saw what he was seeing, and I took the card money in addition to all but $100 of the money I have for my rainy day, get out of town, the FBI's coming fund.
Oh, okay.
And I bought something. I sold it on eBay.
Hey, Kyle. Did I say hello to Kyle?
Kyle was here. Yeah, he mentioned.
Wait it. So you bought something from Miko Soya.
I bought
right there. Okay, dude, this is mine. You're doing it for me. For a second there, I thought you commissioned the art that was used for the cover.
Nope, it was already commissioned, in process for the convention next week. You're on mute. Are you talking to me? No. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, this thing came across my lap, and I'm glad it did, but I wish it didn't because it was expensive.
Yeah, if you spend your rainy day money on it, yeah, I'm gathering it was.
Yeah. So I had committed to buying it. It was Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of I was like, all right, cool. Give me like 2 weeks and I'll come back with the money for it. Figuring I'd just sell something for it.
Mm.
And just the way that people reacted to it, I was like, you know what? You need to go to the bank in the morning and head back to Big Time Collectibles and make sure it's paid for.
Yeah.
So that's what I
think
did.
so. Dude, when you showed it to me, I instantly thought this should be an actual book. This would be an excellent book. It kind of, have you seen the Jim Jarmusch movie Dead Man?
Mm-mm.
with Johnny Depp? Well, it's kind of like it.
Let's see. Have you seen the trailer to Roadhouse?
No, I haven't. I have seen someone complaining about it because it's some kind of like a boomer that it's screaming at a cloud.
No.
Who cares, dude? It's
1995. Wow, listen. After on the run after murdering a man, accountant William Blake encounters a strange Aboriginal American man. Is that possible? Aboriginal American?
yeah, because Aboriginal people are from all around. They're the native people, the Aboriginals, the Aborigine. They're the natives of the natives.
An Aboriginal American man named Nobody who prepares him for his journey into the spirit world. Oh, Jim Jarmusch.
It's a Jim Jarmusch movie. If you have seen a Jim Jarmusch movie, you will know that it's not gonna be a flamboyant popcorn movie. It's a climatic movie. It's made of. It's gonna be slow for a lot of people.
Yeah. Do I?
Do you?
I think you see. Kyle gets it. I think I will have it in hand on Monday.
Yeah,
So I'll put stuff together then. So.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you know when it's gonna be the review? Whenever Nick wants to make the reel.
Yeah, and I have to make whatever.
It's not gonna be the next Tuner Dads because the next Tuner Dads it's gonna be space racism.
Yeah, you might see it in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, but you might have to put it on the other side of the wall. On the other wall, yeah, like right there, exactly. below
Might as well show
the
it.
old bar shit.
God damn you.
So while you search for that, I want to preface this next episode, the 69th episode of Space Racism, with be patient, people, because this is not a thing we take lightly. And we're going to take into consideration a lot of subjects, and a lot of people is going to come and join us. So it's not going to happen. Probably it could, but it's not going to happen for sure at the same time, the same day. We might take some time to consider changing the day for that particular chapter, so we can have the people that we want to join us in a time that's good for them and good for the audience, because we're going to take our time to discuss really sensible matters, because this thing is important. If we don't get to a decent conclusion about this subject, we might be facing our extinction. So
hold on. Yes.
Really, you baby.
Yes.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
Hold on 1 second. Let's get it properly done. I'll dust this one off, and here we go.
Yeah!
There he is. Is he even growing? Are you growing your hair long?
No.
Okay. I thought I saw that. How's it going,
I know
man?
it's going good. How y'all doing?
Good. Much better now?
Yeah, exactly. Much better now. Now we have a Remy Q with us. Do we need to combat space racism, Kyle? I think we are on opposite sides of this war against aliens.
So Iggy was waxing on about how seriously we're going to take this next show, or it's going to be the complete opposite, and it'll just be a shit show worth of fart jokes, jerking off, and whatever else we can.
I think if there's not a little bit of fart jokes and jerking off, then it won't be a serious show.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like you have to have that to balance it out. It's all about balance. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Remy Q in a ponytail. Good Lord, that would be incredible.
Yeah, I think it would. So, yeah, in favor, and as a teaser of next episode, so Nick just quoted Thanos. You know, that big purple scrotum that we all know that he extinguished half of the life in the universe. So fuck him. Okay? I hate Thanos. Fuck Thanos.
But
fuck his whole race.
Thanos did have a point. Thanos was right.
The point of my dick in is that.
I see. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. So are you on lunch, Remy? Are you fleeing the country?
Yeah, I'm working on drive-bys right now.
Right. And it's making me laugh because I know the trident is probably in the back seat.
I just imagine people hiring Remy to do drive-bys on kids' birthday parties.
I'm like the secret weapon. Like, there's some dad who wants revenge, so he uses his walkie-talkie and calls me in, and I'm coming in like a tank and just unload. Yeah, that's how we operate around here. No, I'm working on on another rap video. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
While there is no in the mix tonight, you guys can get. I'm sure Remy Q will be on that show many times tonight. The highlights, the rap battle highlights tonight on DJ Link's channel.
Oh, is it rap battle highlights? I didn't even know that. Nice.
Yeah, finally another musical banger by DJ Links. That's not from him, of course. The musical talent. He needs to suck the musical talent from another set of people. But
Yeah.
we love him anyway.
He's good at
Well,
sucking.
yeah, I had a couple things I was working on. I had a lot of notes on my phone, and I realized that when I got my new phone, I didn't have any of those notes anymore. So I was like, you know what? It's been long enough. We gotta do something here. So I've been working on another video. So
Nice. Stay tuned for that.
So we should be thankful because you lost your phone.
yeah, it gave me motivation. It motivated me.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't just sit on this any longer. So
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen that phone. He picked it up. Was it last week?
a couple weeks ago, yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks now.
2 weeks now. It's still on its first charge. And it's at about 93% now from the first time he used it.
The charging block that comes. Look at this thing.
Okay.
He's going to plug it into a car battery. Just put it that way. He needs his own arc reactor to power that thing. So
Yeah, I jumped the car battery the other day. I needed to.
The phone.
I actually didn't even jump it. It was like through the. I just held it over it. Yeah, there you go. Wirelessly jumped the car.
You went all Thor like you call him the thunder.
Yep.
Just imagine Thor with some nipple clamps connected to the battery's node. Calling the thunder. That's perfect.
connected to Remy's phone.
That's what Remy did.
All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna jump off here. I was lurking in the back, and I figured I'd jump on and say hello because I miss you.
Dude, pleasure to see you as always. I love you, Remy.
Thanks for letting me jump on.
Someday soon you'll get that Miss Marvel back, I promise.
It's all right. Hey, we haven't had a let's talk about. We're moving the studio. We're doing like a little bit of an overhaul, but I wanted to make sure it was a little more noticeable than just a couple windows that I painted over in the background. So
Okay.
Yep.
Another green screen.
I've given enough people a hard enough time about their rooms. So I got to make sure I do this up right. So
sorry, Remy, you're breaking up now. Good to see you. Love you. Later.
Bye.
Bye, Remy. Love you, man.
And that son of a bitch. I'll say it now that he's gone.
So he don't have it.
I felt the need to prove to him and him alone that this is a new room. So I called him up, FaceTimed him. I took him from this room to the other room to just let him know that it's an entirely new room. And then, ironically enough, he busted my balls even harder for not being a new room. So
of course, because you showed him that it mattered to you. He has strict
mattered to me what he thought.
Yep. For example, I'm very, very worried that someone is going to comment on me having the Christmas tree still up, and no one has.
Just leave it up to next year. That's my hope. Just leave it up to next year. All right.
The only moment in the week I think about the Christmas tree is now during this show.
All right. So I guess I'm a little superstitious when it comes to showing things, but I do not have this in hand yet. But I will show you what I purchased yesterday. Well, I guess this is when I am totally clueless as to what day it is we're working on right now.
It's Friday. I'm in love. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
There it is. And for even further tying The Cure into this is what I bought.
Boom.
Boom. This is the cover art. Second cover. Taylor Winder. Hello.
Hey, Taylor.
This is the cover art for Disputed Territory #1.
I don't even know what Disputed Territory is.
Honestly, I don't either. But I saw this. I immediately thought about the Crow Lethe #3, and that iconic for me Crow cover. I saw this and I was like, yo. I was like, I don't know what it's going for, if it is still for sale, but I need that. I need that. Not only because it's the Crow, because this is a phenomenal picture, but it automatically reminded me, and I hope it automatically switches, but it probably won't. No, it doesn't. It reminded me of this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah,
was
Miko
never-
knows what he's doing. Definitely know what he's doing.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, I need that. So I bought it.
So Disputed Territory, I'm putting it in the private chat. The link, it's a comic, and at Western, weird Western apparently, and the main character seems to be Jake Gyllenhaal. Not exactly Jake Gyllenhaal, but the main character looks like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yep. They got a pretty cool IG page also. I'm kind of interested in finding out about this. This will be a Big Time Collectibles MegaCon exclusive, where I think the print run is only $250. I think they're only letting 50 up for individual sale. And you have to buy the entirety of their exclusives there to get a free copy.
So that's the game. Okay.
That's the game. They will have a limited copies for sale. But yeah, for me that was
dude, who cares? You have the OG.
The OG now. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and it immediately called to me. And weird enough, it was the second cowboy image. And my father wanted to be a Puerto Rican cowboy who lived in Brooklyn. And I hated that.
Why?
I hated that about him.
You never wanted to be a cowboy?
It never appealed
to
me. It never appealed to me. And I kind of want to show the other cowboy thing that I've been enamored with this week. Can I show that?
Please, come on.
Damn!
Oh, I know what you're showing. I didn't know what you were trying.
Well, was I not allowed to? Should I click off?
No, it's okay. I didn't correlate.
Or see, and AR knows what I'm talking about. Never been a big fan of Westerns growing up. Like for me, that type of movie. Well, until recently, it really didn't appeal to me. But these two images, both cowboy images, like this one in particular, just I wish she didn't do this digitally, because I would have bought this from you too, probably. But and I can show you, I can tell you how such high esteem that picture is, because I replaced Scotty.
Wow.
With that image. So
wow. I'm honored. Thank you, Nick. So yeah, I did that one. Basically, I forced the writer from the Elf with No Name. It's a comic, only one issue out on Kickstarter. So I forced Jeff Schiller to buy that cover from me. So take it. Okay, take this cover. Because he said he wanted to do a Red Dead Redemption homage variant. And I just basically sent him the sketch. Dude, this is what you want? Oh, yeah, it's amazing. So should I do it? Okay, you do it. So I did. I've been wanting to do something for that dude for a long time, because he's one of the people besides Kyle that is a little bit responsible for me working with Markison. So I have to be thankful.
Pay tribute where you can.
Mm-hmm. And I love Westerns. I love this fantasy, horror, Westerns, sci-fi.
See, it's a good look. I just hate farm work.
Yeah. Whoever wants to be a cowboy doesn't want to be a cowboy to work in a farm. They just want to be an outlaw or conquer new ground, new territory. You want to be a cowboy during the Wild West times. It's just a romanticization of the time and the. Yeah, Kyle. Like knights or pirates. That was a really heavy lifestyle, but it's romanticized, like the cowboy, like the ninja or the pirate.
Everybody wants the booty, the raping, and the pillaging, but nobody wants the scurvy or
there you go,
drinking seawater. So.
Yeah, and bag legs and hook hands and the ass fucking because there was no women in the boat.
You know what people also want?
What?
That's Oregon Trail. You have died of dysentery.
Yes.
People want Iggy's sexy suggestions.
Oh, I have a good one this week.
You like that? I like that segue.
Yeah, it was a good one.
CTRL+Z issues 1, 2, and 3, which has met its goal already.
Yeah, in less than 24 hours. Well, in less than 12 hours, we reached our goal yesterday.
But I was looking through the art for this one, and the art is beautiful.
Dude. This is a cover, a variant cover from Chuma Hill. He does covers for DC Comics. So he's like a hot piece of artist. But everyone is a hot piece of artist in this book. That's why you're not gonna see a variant done by me here. I just edit these books.
Come on. The admin has escaped from the timeout and is about to wreak havoc. Meanwhile, our protagonist, Eidolon, finds herself drowning at the bottom of the simulation, all while Puma and the script kiddies learn the truth about cyberscape and the disappearances. Sounds a lot like what we hope the world is going to turn into.
Well, basically, the world is coming to an end at some point, or it's inhabitable, and people get to go into the cyberscape to keep living. But the cyberscape, it's kind of like our world. So it has levels in which you can live, and your privileges change depending on the level you are living in. It's kind of like Matrix with maybe not Ghost in the Shell, but Matrix and Ready Player One. Yeah, I think that's. Hello. Every time I see his name, Destiny's Child Survivor comes to my head.
I always wonder if I have enough candles and ready-to-eat meals. Series contains strong language, nudity, suggestive themes, violence, and all-around badass sci-fi shit.
Yeah. Dude, seeing these pages come to life and being able to comment on little details while they're being created, and dude, this is a beautiful process. We're creating some fire with Red Sea Comics.
Like I dig it. Like the colors to me scream all that futuristic stuff. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what I would do in real life if I see a chick like this. I don't think I've ever seen a girl with a body like this before.
No, I have some weird experiences with a model.
Okay, let's fast forward this and get to that then.
Oh, dude, this design for this character that looks like that.
Yeah, that's pretty
bad.
bad.
I love it. Yeah.
And look, this guy used my name without my permission. I don't appreciate that. As editor, please. He's cutting a guy in half. He's supposed to be cutting fingers in half. Come on, guy. So you still have 15 days before it closes, right?
I
February-
think 19 days or
19
something
days.
like that.
February 15th. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool series. And the art, dude, the art. We're already thinking what's coming up next for this artist.
Is it
Because
just
this is a 4-issue miniseries.
Oh, The Exorcist Club?
We're already working on issue 2 of The Exorcist Club. Red Sea Legends, it's a single issue, but the artist is already doing another project. Alpha, it's on the way out. A couple of issues left. Helena, I don't know exactly where she is now. And some of CT number 2 is being worked on. I saw a couple of pages today. It's insane to see projects come to life when you have involved in them and you don't have to write or draw anything.
There it is.
Which,
Ahoy, ahoy, me mateys.
oh, I know what they're talking about. Yeah. I was hired because of my knowledge of the not suited for work industry of comics. Honestly,
Okay.
my knowledge brought me to the front of the line, of the hiring line. So once I was maybe, I don't know, 23, 24, whatever. We were out with some friends in a bar, a hot shit bar at some point in the history of this town. And there was my friends, one of them, a couple of them had a lot of money, so they have a lot of high class friends, and they got us into some fancy places. Yeah, Kyle. So there was this model there that we knew from seeing her over the weekends. And I have no shame. I talk to anyone. I don't care if you're beautiful or if you're ugly. I will talk to you and find something funny to say, or maybe interesting to hear, or maybe just listen to you. So I was sitting there, and she comes this high. She's just arriving, and she sits on my lap and hugs me and stays there. Mind you, I'm 5'7". It's like 1 meter 70 centimeters. I don't know exactly my height, but she's model height.
Yes. 6
So
2 meters.
Yeah, kind of. So she's bigger than me already, beautiful, like a 10. And she's on my lap, hugging me and talking to me. And she stays there, and she's staying there. And I'm beginning to think, okay, I might get really lucky tonight.
you
And then
you want to talk about the first thing that popped up? Oh, that's such an old joke. Sorry.
And then what popped up? The cock blocking friend. And I was going to say ugly because she was, but I don't want to be shaming her because of her body, but for her attitude, because she totally cock blocked me. Or pussy blocked her friend. I don't know, because her friend was about to have a good time with me for sure. But whatever. It was a strange situation.
Right. And that model later went on to marry Tom Brady.
I don't know where she is now, but I don't even want to know.
Yeah. I have one of those experiences too myself. Not with a model though, with a stripper. With a stripper who was like this was literally like one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen. And not only because I get to see her naked, but we were really cool. We hit it off for a while. My best friend and I would hit one particular strip club, and mind you, we were mid-20s also, and we would get dressed, shirts, ties, suspenders, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
to go to this place, and we would never dress like that for work.
Of course.
So we would go to this place.
Work doesn't give you a lot of dances.
Right. So we would go to this place, and I hit it off with this girl. And
Let me
she's
ask
like,
you
"All right."
something. Sorry to interrupt, Nick, but when you go to a strip club, underwear or no underwear?
Underwear.
Okay, I would
Underwear.
go with no underwear.
If you're gonna get dressed, I mean, we weren't there. For me, that dynamic ruins the whole thing for me. Like it's always cool as a guy, and I guess I'm objectifying women. But as a guy, it's always cool to see naked females. But,
Yeah, but I wouldn't wear underwear if I'm gonna get lap dances.
But this is the thing: is like that money for whatever they do, that dynamic ruins it for me. I get no pleasure from that at all.
I have never gone to a strip club. I have never paid a prostitute to have sex. So
Okay.
I totally understand it.
Right. So we wound up becoming really cool, and then one night it was just hang out after I get off, and I'll go back to your place. And I have a friend with me. She can hang out with your friend. I was like, we met up after the spot. I told her, she had her car. She says, I'll follow you guys back home. The ride back home was a 25 minute ride from Manhattan to Brooklyn. My idiot friend, who is drunk at this time, and I don't condone that at all, but it wasn't my car. I didn't own a car at the time. Decides he wants to do 110 miles an hour on the highway back home. Not exactly the ideal situation for someone to follow you back to your place.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Slow up, slow up. He slows up. He gets back. We get back to my place. We're talking. I'm actually making pizza because we're hungry. So I'm like, all right, cool. After this, we'll do something. And then my friend wound up saying some stupid shit to the friend. And the girl comes up to me. She's like, I'm sorry. It's like, she's really uncomfortable. We got to go. We got to go. So
never follow up?
Never got the chance to follow up.
That's crazy. Me neither. Why is that? Why these women have friends?
It was my friend who did it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
And you know what's funny? It's like this girl was that beautiful where I think about like, damn, where is she today?
Yeah.
Maybe I should go back to the strip club 25 years later to see if she's still working there.
I don't think so, Nick. She might as well have married up in the money scale.
But
if she was that beautiful,
she was that beautiful. She was that beautiful.
Oh, clam jam. Thank you.
See? It's hard. I mean,
yeah, that's where I really enjoy the visual part, but I the paying for sex or for lap dance, it doesn't do it for me.
No, it completely ruins the dynamic for me. I can't either. It's like for me to get a lap dance, I got to be super drunk, or it's got to be paid for by somebody else. And even then, I'm just like, hey, how you doing?
Not even. Once I have a friend who I'm not gonna name because who knows, but he likes to go to brothels. And he has been all our lives since we know each other. He has been trying to make me go, and he tells me, "Dude, I pay, but you, no, why, dude? No, dude, I pay. It's not about the money. It's about the dynamic, like you said."
Yeah, I agree. If somebody doesn't talk to me because they like me, and I think this translates to my regular relationships also.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any need for you.
Yeah, there has to be a real connection and not a transactional connection.
So, God damn it, Iggy,
money.
Ignacio, stop asking me. I give it to you for free. I like you.
Of course, Dave, we would make love.
That's true. We would. I'd do the hot breath on your ear.
This is going to shit.
All right, this episode of Two Nerdy Dads has devolved rather quickly as my lust for Ignacio has reared its ugly head.
It's mutual, Nick, so don't worry.
Okay.
It's mutual paying all around because we're not going to use our real dicks. We're going to use rubber ones.
I'm trying to get him to North Carolina, Drac. This way we can all get in a room together, and then that's that.
Yeah. Talk about some content, dude.
And Drac is easy because he gets drunk and
No.
you can take advantage of him real easy. I've seen it already. Trust me. Trust me. He's not saying no to anything, that guy. All right. So next week is a big one. Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oink, oink. Squeal like a pig.
Yep.
We would like.
We could Eiffel Tower where you drank.
There you go. He'll draw you like one of his French girls. Oh, but you can draw each other like your French girls. That's nice. Yeah, that's a great idea. We would like people on the panel next week to discuss space racism.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will put the link out there. I mean, but if you're into it and you want to hit me up in the next week or so, well, not the next week or so, the next week, to come on the show to discuss space racism.
Mm-hmm.
If you're for or against,
Poors.
or if we don't get enough volunteers, maybe I'll stick the link in the chat as well next week.
Yeah, we might, as I said, if it's for the good of the show, we might adapt to some things. I don't know if you're willing and able, but we should be willing and able.
Yeah, well, for most stuff, I'm always willing. I don't know if I'm able, but
Dude, if I'm from space, am I actually Chinese if I'm not from actually China? I was born in space. Am I a spaceman? There you go. We have Kyle. We have, for sure, Mark.
well, Mark is usually getting stuff done during the day, so I don't know. But he spoke about it over the past few weeks, so
That's why we might need to change schedule.
okay. All right, so I'll put it out there in the chats and whatnot. If you guys are interested, but the time slot doesn't work, hit me up and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah,
As usual, this hour has flown by.
as usual, exactly.
I feel extremely happy because I didn't have to pay a therapist for my session this week.
You just paid Miko.
I just paid Mika. I didn't have any money after Mika. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, Drag, Kyle, Mark, Remy.
There you go. We have our panel of 6, and then we can make people hop on and off if they like.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put the link to the chat out. We'll get that done. And I want to thank everybody again for coming out, participating, just being here, listening to Iggy and I ramble on.
In the spirit of next episode, I love you all, humans. Fuck the aliens.
See? And in the interest of everybody,
Oh, Mary.
can't we all just get along?
So there you have it. 2 faces, same coin.
Yeah. And then we'll find that. If you don't like it, just remember.
Oh, no! No! It wasn't me! It was Ignacio! He's the one!
He's the one! We love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck, you guys already saw it? Let me see it. Oh! Shit! Oh! Y'all see that?
So, Tyler, do you want to build a snowman to plow away all night? It doesn't have to be a snowman. It can be me.
I'll be clipping that too.